So Colts City opens tomorrow, so the public can go enjoy some of the big events at Colts Camp. Hopefully the weather's going to cooperate.
Yeah, that's right. The first 3 practices are free, so that's good news. And the weather, what a gorgeous day we've had today.
Today's been great. And tomorrow, I got to tell you, the morning's not going to be bad. It's going to be a quick warm-up, and then we're going to turn up the numbers. If you have plans to be there Thursday and Friday, oh boy, good luck. Good luck. We'll just leave it at that. Let's show you the Colts camp. We'll get right into it for tomorrow. Again, a pleasant start in the morning. We're going to be in the lower 70s early on. I mentioned it's going to be a quick warm-up. Temperatures are going to peak into the mid-80s here at noontime. So quick warm-up, not crazy muggy to start the day tomorrow. We'll show you how things are looking on the visible satellite here. We've got sunshine around. We'll dive in. That's it. There's a little haze in the air too, and that is actually from some remnant wildfire smoke. Most of it aloft, but there is some air quality issues for tomorrow that we'll address here in a moment. 85 right now here in Indy. It's 80 in Kokomo, 85 in Bloomington. Dew point temperatures in the middle and lower 60s. Humid, yes, but not nearly as muggy as it's been or what it will be. And you see those 70+ degree dew points to the west. Those are going to creep in here as we go into tomorrow. 85 right now with a dew point of 65, so the heat index not much of an issue. And more sports going on here too. We've got Indians opening up a homestand tonight. We'll have the rest of the 7-day on the way. Let's get an update on the roads with Rob here.
I feel like it's one of those roll the windows down kind of evenings. Once the temperatures maybe drop just a bit. We are watching a couple of areas. On the west side, we had an accident a bit earlier. This has actually been cleared, but it's still causing a backup 465 southbound. Still seeing the traffic slow. This is at 21st Street, so know that traffic may be slow going there for a bit. Also wanted to point out another location that we're tracking. Most of the typical slowdowns that we see this time of day on 465 on the east side. We've also been watching to see if this area on Interstate 70 eastbound is causing some slowdowns. There's a lot of construction here, but that doesn't normally slow it down. I've been tracking this. Going eastbound, that's the traffic moving away from you. You can see the construction, but this is moving much more quickly than it was earlier. But if you are going to be heading 70 eastbound, just know that there's a little bit of slow traffic there, but it's improving as we get through the 4 o'clock hour.
All right, Rob, thank you so much. A 21-year-old man charged with murder following a deadly shooting outside an Indianapolis bar now is due back in court coming up in September. We were there with our camera in the courtroom today as 21-year-old Kaden Douglas made his first appearance. He did so before a Marion County judge. That shooting happened around 1:30 last Thursday morning. Early in the morning, and it happened outside a bar, the Mucky Duck, that's located on the south side.
28-year-old Jeremy Dillingham died in that shooting. In court documents, witnesses told police Dillingham defended a waitress in several fights involving the suspect. A bouncer eventually kicked out Douglas before investigators say the suspect shot Dillingham in the parking lot and then speeding off in his car.
Witnesses say that Douglas used the N-word repeatedly before firing shots.
That's one of the most discouraging things about a case like that. This is a combination of alcohol, racism, and violence.
Our Ashton Hackman is on the story. He's been taking a closer look into the court documents today that surround this incident. Tonight, he joins us at 5 o'clock with a closer look at some of the key moments before the deadly shooting.
A Lafayette man is on trial this week for the death of his cousin's 4-year-old son. Montreal Jolly is charged with the murder of Kaden Jolly back in July of 2023. The prosecution told the jury today that Montreal abused the boy inside his Lafayette home because he put his shoes on the wrong feet and didn't stand up to go to the bathroom. But the defense argues that Kaden had a medical seizure while Montreal was watching him. The coroner says he died from blunt force trauma to the head. Trial expected to continue 2 more days. We're also in the courtroom for that one. We'll have more at 5. And to Clinton County now, where 2 people are in jail after shooting at each other in a Frankfurt neighborhood.
Now, one of the suspects in this case is 18 years old. The other is a juvenile. Brandon Schaff was in Frankfurt today to learn more about what happened.
It's a calm atmosphere here on Magnolia Avenue in Frankfurt on Tuesday, but on Monday it was a completely different atmosphere when shots were fired. An 18-year-old faces felony weapons-related charges, and a juvenile male was also arrested. Both were taken to the Clinton County Jail. While the juvenile suffered a minor injury to his hand during the shooting, Police said that there were no major injuries to anyone else. Frankfurt Police Department Detective Joshua Danner said that the two had prior issues before shooting at each other on Monday.
The two individuals involved did have some history in the past. So like I said, we do not feel that there's a threat to the public at this point in time. It wasn't a random act. It was an isolated incident.
Coming up at 5, we'll see just how far one of the bullets from the shooting here on Magnolia Avenue traveled. But fortunately, again, police saying no major injuries sustained from the shooting. Reporting in Frankfurt, Brandon Sheff, 13 News.